It absolutely is a siege. I've been calling them Confederates, insurrectionists. There's almost secessionists. What's going on? This really is a microcosm of what happened to your family, but they're using legal means and using the political apparatus as best they can, but also the activist class, the money class, the donor class to fund the subversion of our system. And yet you don't see a single Democrat, single liberal out there saying, well, this is really too far. They're just defending Somali fraudsters here, and we should really just clean up these cities and admit sometimes that not everything is perfect in some of these blue areas. But not a single one of them is doing that. In fact, they're coming after the ICE agents. They're talking about impeaching any elected official who might be standing up against the Somali fraudsters. I know that none of this is a surprise to you, but in the context of you having gone through this on a personal level, what's your reaction?
Well, it's a huge surprise to me, right? I mean, it's not in one way, and it's not in another way. It's so grossly insane that it almost is, right? I mean, you see it on both ends of the spectrum. I mean, listen, I mean, Letitia James in New York came after us for $500 million when every one of our banks came out and testified that we're the greatest, one of the greatest clients that they've ever had, that we were platinum borrowers, we never missed a payment, we were perfect, right? I mean, run a perfect organization. She tried to get us for $500 million, saying that Mar-a-Lago was worth $18 million, right? And I mean, they wanted to do anything they could to put us out of business. They wanted to take the company. They wanted our name off every building around. Yet, you see, Learning Center or whatever the hell they were calling it, right? And Learing Center.
Yeah, Leering Center.
You see these, child cares that are supposed to be child cares, are supposed to be educating kind of the youth of America, and they have no kids at them. They're total shams. You see these transportation services, and no one's using them, but they're just driving around all day, billing the government. You see the same thing with, the healthcare, and no one gives a damn, and it's billions and billions and billions of dollars. So, they're willing to come after us all because our last name is Trump, and because we ran as Republicans, but they don't actually give a damn about the fraud that's happening in this country, and they're not willing to do anything about it. As grossly insane as it is, I mean, you think the governor, you'd think, Tampon Tim would be standing up and going absolutely crazy, and he's not doing a damn thing about it.
No.
I mean, I'm obviously they all knew about it. They all knew this thing was a sham, but they needed the Somali vote.
Yeah.
And so it's disgusting what politics has become, and thank God for my father, and thank God for you, and thank God for, loud voices, and thank God you had enough people to stand up with enough courage and say, this is insane, and this is what's happening, and expose it for the entire country to see, because, the citizens of this country are they see right through this stuff. They really do.
Yeah.
Now on each, the Democrats will try and hide it, but you're not hiding this, right? This comes as almost no surprise to the vast majority of Americans who are disgusted by what's happening in this country,